so that at least she can take over from there, or the people can take over from there, because she's staying with her and asking what she should do. Nobody knows the least, you know, the least space you give her, the unexpected will happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this thing, Miss Na, it happened to me, and mine wasn't the person got married or something, but the pains I went through, I ate fufu with soapy water.
Hey,
Yes, I'm telling you, I ate fufu with soapy water and washed my hands
in
with
the
palm
soup.
nut soup.
Hey,
Not in the evening or night. They like
daybreak.
I'm telling you, I ate fufu with soapy water.
I'm so sorry, my dear.
Yeah. So the lady should get someone who is more closer to her, or whom she respects a lot and will listen, so that at least they can talk to her time to time. Because she being with her and she's saying all those stuff, the least space you give her, the unexpected will happen.
Okay, my
And
dear.
we don't want that to happen. Yeah, we don't
Okay.
want suicide. Is never an option
Yes,
to
never an option.
anything.
Yeah.
So she should try and then get someone who is more closer to her and then talk to her. Thank you very much, Miss
Thank you,
Nana.
Nanaya. Thank you so much for
You're
calling.
welcome.
0302-216-568, 0302-216-567, 054-884-1039. Dear, now my friend's boyfriend of 3 years, whom she spent the last weekend with. Okay, I have another call on the line. Hello, good afternoon. Who am I speaking with?
Angeli,
Yes.
how are you?
Hi, Kelly. How are you?
I'm doing fine.
Please go ahead.
This is our generation, and we are suffering. We don't know what we want. I mean, I'm having experience for the past, like, from 2014. I was with a lady, and the lady just, one Friday, just told me that we should just break up. Do you know that the lady just got married the next day?
Hey, are you serious?
I'm very, very serious. Now, the lady, she has given birth to 3 girls. And last time I saw them, one baby at the back, he was telling the baby that, look at your ankle. I was like, me? I was only me to the ankle.
But don't do that. Your uncle, don't do that.
No. I told her point blank. It's serious. Though. She got married to one of my friends. So this what you probably got to the studio is like my story. I don't know. It's like similar to my story. I'm like, seriously. I don't know. I don't want to say it's a girl's problem or it's a boy's problem. We both genders, we can do anything at any time. And it's very serious. And I want to tell the person that, what's the name? Suicide is not an option. You should just come together and just talk to someone that is having an experience that you can just hold on for. Because me, 2014, 2015, to come and eat chef, I don't want to eat. I've been sleeping. I've just been sleeping, not going to work. And broken heart, I'm not sure I'm going to get broken heart again because I've learned from that, and I know that you have to move on in life if these things come, because it's very serious. Now, what I'm saying from 2014 to now is like almost like 10 good years. This is a 10 years experience I'm talking about. And that time I was picking up. I was very young, picking up, and Charlie, this thing happened to me. So what's going on in the studio? It's like very touching to me this afternoon. I'm very busy, but I wanted to call so that I can just share my experience. And the person should not, suicide is not an option. You should just move on in life and try to talk to an experienced person, or just find a counselor to talk to.
Okay, my dear. Okay, my dear. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You are there. It's hard. That's why I'm asking. At what point, when you feel that you're tired or the relationship is done for, why don't you just speak up and tell the person, but you drag the person along with you? What kind of wickedness is that? 0302-216-568, 0302-216-567, 054-884-1039. Well, we're here. It's Candid. I have another call on the line. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Who am I speaking with, please?
My name is Maya. I'm calling from ROC.
Please go ahead, my dear.
And I think the lady needs a counselor and she needs more love. Her friend should get someone who is very closer to her and then get her a counselor and show her more love. She'll recover from the heartbreak. Yeah.
Okay, my dear. Thank you so much. See, the more I think about it, the more it's killing my energy because I'm thinking, how heartless can we be? I have another call on the line. Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What am I speaking with, please?
Nana.
Nana Gracie, go ahead, please.
Oh, life goes on, Charlie. Life happens. Some of these things you can't tell. You hope that you go somewhere and it doesn't. And yes, if it's not working out, you have to pay. But hey, people are always gonna be people. Not everyone who will be honest with you. One solution. She says she goes to the hospital. She sees a specialist, someone who will be able to guide her through the process and Charlie heal properly and life goes on. So far, no, I didn't know 2-1. We got one this thing. We have two gentlemen who have said that women has done it to them. So 2-1 so far. The media can 3-1.
Oh, wow. You also went through it.
Oh yeah. I mean, some of these things it happens. Charlie, life. You are with someone and everything is going on. Comes to tell you, oh, I'm pregnant. You are happy. You think, hey, and she tells you like not for you. You understand? So Charlie, people will be people. So I'll just say that look, when that you make a good person, or listen, I never stop saying it, and people don't understand. I say don't look for a Christian, don't look for a Muslim, don't look for a traditionalist. Look for a good person. Make sure you get a good person because good people are the ones who do right by you. I'm sure this marriage that is happening is a Christian, it's a pastor who will go and bless it, which means they are both Christians. You see, but where is the good in the people? Do you understand? When I say
Yeah.
people say that, oh, you are saying people should marry Christian. That's not what I'm saying. No. I'm saying look for good people. See, it helps. Oh, it helps. When you get a good person, they will do right by you. They will tell you even when it's not going right. They will let you know that this is where they are heading towards. You might get hurt, but at least you know as soon as possible. When you meet someone and it's there's darkness in the head, forget the religion or the person is associated with you. He will do you bad. So look for good people, Charlie. And I pray that the people that comes our way, they are good.
Amen.
Amen.
We need that. Thank you, Nana Kwesi. Like, because this one there is evil. I have Noella with me. Noella, the same way it happened to a friend of mine. The same thing. But his was that we actually thought he was a problem. They dated for a bit. What's Wadu? I sit down. Thank you so much for joining us.
He wants to use me as a side attraction.
Show. Ding dong.
I won't do.
Please, we're live on Facebook. Hits 1039. Yes, please. Please, this is what we're discussing this afternoon. Whatever they are doing, put them. Says, Diana, my friend's boyfriend of 3 years, whom she spent the last weekend with, just got married. She's so broken now and is beginning to have suicidal thoughts. She was hopeful that this relationship would end in marriage after experiencing several heartbreaks. I'm scared she might do something to herself. I need your help. #Candid. We're live on Facebook. I'm here with Noella.
Yeah.
Like I was telling you, it happened to a friend of mine.
Right.
They were dating for I think from uni till we're doing national service, we're done with service, we're still working. We always thought he was the one picking fights. They broke up less than 2 months. The girl was married. She married someone who was a little older than we were, was, had the Lucci. I was surprised.
Yeah.
We're actually blaming our friend because we thought he was a problem.
Yeah.
And when we stopped, I was surprised.
Yeah. This story is so I'm tempted to be very very blunt.
Okay.
Yeah. I hope people
Understand.
appreciate the bluntness or the honesty and not just look at it from the surface level. Sometimes you see men say that women are wicked, fear women, da 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 da.
Yeah.
And anytime I get into those kind of conversations, or anybody at all engages me in such a conversation, I say that the kind of women they meet that they describe as terrible or bad, they are basically like, exhibiting signs or things that are ripple effects of the things that they have had to endure from other men.
Yeah.
And when I say they go like, oh, blah, blah, man needs to buy, as if naturally God created like women to be naturally wicked or whatever. But I mean, we have seen women who have stood by men through thick and thin, have supported them, have supported men who are thriving.
Yeah.
And there's no problem. Why? Because the man values, respects this woman. I mean, gives her what she's due or what she deserves.
Yeah.
And the woman, you see, I always tell people that women are double-edged swords. Okay, we have our sharp side, and we have
the blunt side.
The blunt, the not so sharp side. And whatever we meet you with, or whatever you get subjected to, is based on how you treat us.
Thank you.
It's a simple logic.
Yes, it is.
It's sad. It's sad. This lady, she needs therapy.
Yes.
She needs a lot of therapy. It's sad that she had to go through that. But most of these men, you would disappoint this woman like this. You've dated this girl for 3 years. You had the heart to have sex with her. Last minute days to your wedding.
You came to enjoy it.
You came to enjoy. You didn't even have the heart to give this woman closure. I mean, that's the height of wickedness. It's the height of wickedness, honestly. And you think you're moving on into another marriage because forgetting that there's something called karma. I tell people all the time, see, regardless of whether or not it's relationship or whatever you do in life, you would reap what you sow.
Yeah.
Be it in relationships, be it work relationships, be it friendship, whatever you do, you would get your karma. In a woman now, you've chosen her over this girl who has been with you through whatever 3 years. She will be your karma. And you sit down and you still blame women. Women are bad. Forgetting that you dated someone for 3 years, had the heart to go and have sex with this person
before you got married.
You didn't even have the decency. The least thing you could do, decency, have a good, like a correct conversation with this girl.
Give her closure.
That listen, I know we've dated for 3 years. I love you so much.
That's a lie.
But I feel like, I feel like, I'm better with this person, or I'm more compatible.
What?
With this person.
That's what you're going to say?
At that point, it's like, what else can he say?
I will beat you black and blue.
You know what I mean? But at least I will appreciate that at least he's having that conversation with me.
Honest conversation.
Then say, kakra.
And make it look like we are good.
Into sa background or time to wedding day. No be boat to wedding day. She'll be seen as bad. But do we consider the trauma this lady would have to go through? And the funny thing, for life, this girl, she's scarred. In her next relationship, even when the man does not deserve certain things, she would have to put that man through a lot of things, a lot of trauma that she has to live. People don't, it's fun, and it's funny and sad because, again, even me talking like this, there will be people who would disagree with me. Why? Because on social media, we see a lot of many content creators creating content, pushing a certain narrative about both men and women.
Yeah.
So there's no truth. You may be saying true. You may be saying something that is truth, but someone saying,
but when you look at
when you look at it, it is what both of us we have contributed, what we have poured into women, that we are now, experiencing the ripple effect, and what women have also subjected some men to, that is making them also want to be wise.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you ask me, the bottom line is, when you get a good person, it is difficult, it is hard to close your mind, especially in this tech-savvy social media era. But try and close your head. Like, it's difficult. I have gone through that, where you have to, really put your trust in this person. It is the most, especially if you've had terrible experiences. But I feel like as women, as men, if you meet a good woman,
Yeah.
I'm not talking about a man who would see a lady and want to be with a lady because of her nyash or because she has big boobs. If you see a good woman,
Yeah.
your instincts will tell you this is a good woman.
Yeah.
And when you see a good man too, you would know as a woman. Your instinct will tell you this is a good man. So in that moment, try and close your head, close your mind to all the outside talk, you go on TikTok and a woman is narrating how she lived close. That's not your experience. Everyone would have their own experience.
Definitely.
So look into your experience and pay attention to it and water it and enjoy it.
Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Thank you for that. Nana Kwame, please, you joined us. Good afternoon. You think leave is this thing?
Excuse some way. I won't even sit here and even try to defend any man.
Okay.
In this particular conversation. I feel it's a very wise thing to do, or a very, very proper thing to do, to have a conversation with whoever it is that you've been with for 3 years. Why do you even have sex with the person a week to your wedding? I mean, that's another conversation.
Crazy.
That's I feel
Crazy.
that's a little greed.
Yeah.
To eat everything.
Meanwhile, you've chosen this person.
Yeah, so like leave
I'm
her
not-
alone.
Exactly. So I'll rather just have a conversation with you and
Yeah.
But where I might not agree with Noella is with Noella is the karma thing. What if I'm just saying, what if that's the lady in question, that's also her karma?
It's also possible.
Yes, if you go that tangent, there could be
No.
karma
It's
upon
also
karma
very
upon
possible.
karma.
Yeah.
You understand? But let's just narrow it down to this particular conversation. Whatever it is, I think men, women should have the decency to be able to have a proper conversation
That's the truth.
and tell somebody that, you know what, even if you are lying about why you're leaving the person, at least you are still talking to the person.
Yeah.
You understand? Oh, I feel ABCD and it won't work. So you know what? And you see, choosing your words carefully service is another conversation altogether.
True.
You love me, but you're leaving me.
No, but let me explain this karma thing. So, Nana Kwame, I'm not saying that by all means, we're humans, we're not perfect, yeah? So when I do something to you and it's not something intentional,
Yeah.
it's just something that uncontrollably
yeah.
it had to happen. Obviously, that is not you being intentional about what you're doing.
But
to
this
hurt
one
me.
was purpose. Like it was
So
purpose.
in that life is just.
Yeah.
We live in a very just life. So in that scenario, I don't think you're going to get any karma. Why? Because one shedder. Anya, why? But kono kwa will be crying count.
Yeah.
But me can't dear what's not say. I dream your kwa say. So even if it's a woman, you're dating. This guy doesn't have much, but he tries. He's always, when you say you need something, Onibi cry, he's working 2 jobs, just trying to support you and all. Then, I mean, you overlook all of these sacrifices. Some fraud guy be with some men's come along the way, and because the guy is throwing you money that this person isn't throwing at you, you leave your guy and you go and marry this guy. You would get your karma.
Definitely.
Do you understand what I mean? So when I say karma, that's what I mean. I'm talking about people who are taking people for granted. Genuine people who have heart, that are being taken for granted by people who probably were also scarred from wherever. But in our situation, I have nothing to do with you being scarred. I have nothing to do with you being hurt.
I still didn't change what I was saying. I'm just saying that what if the lady also intentionally hurt somebody in the past?
Yeah. So it could be both ways.
This is it.
I like what he's saying. That anybody at all.
I understand the explanation,
Yeah.
but it's more or less doesn't relate to what I was saying. I'm just saying, maybe I'm also had
Why you'll
did
be-
something intentional
Yes.
with somebody, and then this is her karma. The karma conversation is in some way. There are people who have done intentional things and are still alive, enjoying life, living life,
They will
living
get it.
large.
No, but there's
They might not
no.
get
They're
it
going. No, they're going to their
Yeah,
camera, but maybe
they
we
might not
can't
get
see
it
it.
Maybe they are ancestors somewhere. bottom line is, he who committed the crime, he's not going to that karma thing. So me, I have reservations about karma. You understand? It might not be direct, but I mean, I believe that if you do wrong, you should pay for it.
Yeah.
Your ancestors or whoever that comes after you should pay for your crime or your sins. Bottom line, I think the man is very cruel, very wicked. I think he's shameless. I mean, let's be real, man.
Yeah.
They say fear women.
Yeah.
But Charlie,
Fear men.
fear men too, because everybody has. And I like when Noella said the day and age that we are in, people act based on other people's experiences.
It's
You
true.
see things on social media and you feel like that's how it's supposed to be. Choose your poison. Choose what will kill you. Go through it, and then you can also go on TikTok and go and share your experience. That when I did this and that and that and that and that, this is what happened. My point is, don't let people's issues say, okay, I'm dating Noella, and then Noella left me for somebody, so now I'm deciding not to date anybody again. And then somebody like fantastic listens to me say this, and then he will be like, okay, fine, me too, that's what I'm going to do. But who knows? Maybe the person I'm going to date will probably be
Better.
a way better person than Noella or than me or anything, or the person will gravitate to you differently.
Yeah.
Me, the whole issue is, dude didn't try at all. I mean, and this is some of the things where we get very vengeful women.
Yeah.
How to do things to hurt. Not
Yeah.
it might go extend to your extended family.
Yeah.
Your kids. Like why not just say
best sell.
it press your neck.
Yeah.
You understand? And we don't need this. It's not healthy for society.
At all.
To be honest, we have vengeful women out there who might eventually give birth to
Vengeful
women
children. Yeah.
Yeah.
and pass on this kind of mindset to their children. And where are we
yeah.
going? You understand? So
It's a lost generation.
yeah. I think the whole issue, if you want to break up with someone, I think it's one of the most difficult things to do apart from being a president of a country.
Yeah.
Yes, is to break up with somebody. You understand? And then you even though you know very well that the person wants to help you, there's a genuine reason why you want to break up. It's still very difficult to do.
Yeah.
But I think once you're able to pull through and have that conversation, extra maturity level, like extra respect to whoever does this. You understand? So dude didn't try, Charlie. You don't
And
try,
it
don't
talks
try,
a lot
don't try.
about his character beyond
He's a coward.
what he did. Exactly, beyond what he did. This person, even as a husband, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
You're in trouble.
It's something he can kill you easily.
I'm telling you, he can do a lot of things to you without even thinking of you or having your best interest at heart. You know, it's beyond. Charlie, it's sad.
It's very
just
sad.
really sad. You know, sometimes I see some of my friends, my older friends. I keep a lot of old. Let me not say old, so it doesn't.
See the way I'm looking at you?
Yeah, it doesn't appear like derogatory, but like people that are way older than me. Let
Yeah.
me just say that. And I have conversations with them. Most of them, you know, they'll tell you, no, like you, Hawaii, you know. And these people they're very good women, oh.
Yeah.
They had like good hearts. Like they have their good hearts and everything. And you could tell, like when I have conversations with them, you could tell that they are scared to be vulnerable with men. Because your vulnerability is being
Trampled upon.
is being trampled upon and is being how do I even say this? It's being defined as something else.
like a weakness.
Do you understand? Like
Yeah,
some
you
people
put-
can't
you
be
put you in a state
vulnerable
where-
anymore.
It's a state where you're in denial, even when the thing is going on well.
Do you understand?
Yeah. Oh,
Taking
and you're
some
questioning
challenge.
every
You go
move.
Pascal.
This thing you're saying, I said, even me has happened to me before where
It's too good to be true.
it's too good to be true. So I'm now fishing. I'm looking for
Then
issues.
That is not there. Then
That's
you end up
trauma.
hurting the person.
And that's trauma. That is traumatic. Do you understand?
That one also has to do with personalities. There are some
Yeah.
people, they're always in cruise mode.
But I mean, this is what I'll
Those in
say.
cruise mode.
This is what I'll say.
Okay, cool. Let's move on.
If you're a genuine person, I
can't do
I
that.
feel like if you're a genuine person,
Yeah.
continue to be a genuine person.
Don't change.
Do not change. Do not, like Nana Kwame said, do not let someone make you also experience their karma.
Yeah.
You know, just continue being genuine. Your person would come. Your person would find you. We've heard of stories where people would marry at 40, marry at late 30s, whatever. Listen, bottom line is there's no rush in life. Continue to you deserve that rest. Put your mind at rest because now it is crazy when a woman is overthinking. People think we just want to be dramatic.
Hey.
But you have no idea.
Some of you want to be.
Okay,
let's be
some
fair.
okay, some women want to be
no,
dramatic.
that's
No,
not it.
let's accept it. Maybe some women are overly dramatic based on his experience. I can accept that.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that a woman overthinking, it is not a joke. It is not like we want to just overthink.
Generator pomfa ho.
And mostly, if you're a man and you're dating a woman
Who's an
who's an
overthinker?
overthinker, do you know what it means? It means that you as a man, if truly you're genuine, you just have to constantly reassure her. That's it.
That's all.
That's it.
She's broken,
Be
but
open.
she's still good.
The antidote to overthinking women is
Being open.
being open,
And
being
honest.
honest, and constantly just reassure her.
Assurance, yeah.
See, you'll get to a point you would realize that you don't have to reassure her anymore. She's healed.
Yeah.
That is if you are a genuine person. And it's the same thing goes to the women. If you meet an overthinking man, because there are men who overthink,
Yeah.
they've also gone through a lot of, experiences that they can't even recognize who a good woman is.
Yeah.
Because they see every woman in the same light, in the same bracket. So if you are also a genuine man and you meet an overthinking man, and you know it, normally we mistake overthinking to be jealousy. He's too jealous.
No.
It's not jealousy. Uppel, right?
That's the defense mechanism.
Say again?
That's his defense mechanism.
Exactly.
That's how he also wants to
Exactly.
guard himself in a way.
So you say he's
goes
overly
south.
protective,
Yeah.
he's overly this, he's overly that. Normally, if you're a woman and you find yourself saying that about
A man.
please break up with a man. You are not for him.
Yeah.
He has his kind of woman. So break up with him. Because because that's how he is. The same way, if we meet men like that who do not appreciate where we're coming from and accommodating enough to, walk this journey with us and say that, listen, I know you're scarred, I know you're bruised, but I'm here for you. So I'm going to be with you. Right? If you meet an overthinking man and you feel like, it's too much, break up with him. Do not add to his overthinking. And do not add to her overthinking as well.
Yeah.
It goes both ways. It's the only way we can salvage what is
loss
left.
of this
Exactly what is
society.
left of this generation.
Yeah.
It's a pandemic. This
People
thing.
are bleeding on people.
It's sad.
It's very.
It's
See,
really, really sad.
I don't have to say anything. You guys have said a lot.
It's sad.
Okay, so there's another angle where maybe chairman has been giving you signs. Say, yo, it's not working. I mean, we are just working with what we have now.
Yeah.
But maybe there's been conversations prior to that particular weekend. He's giving you signs. He's giving you hints that it won't work.
How do you see those things?
I'm just trying to play devil's advocate. I've told you my stance on this. No matter what, make it clear.
Yeah.
Plain black and white. I don't want to be with you anymore because of that. Fine, if you want us to continue knocking each other. Sorry, that one today. You understand? But I feel sometimes, as women or as human beings, we should also be able to read the lines and just expect it. Sometimes it's good to expect it, so that you know what to do or how to react when he finally hits you in the face.
The expecting thing is what makes women
Overthink.
Do you understand?
You're always in denial, like,
Do you understand? Because
Charlie, the shaggy you
if I am
seen,
expecting, if you want me to close one eye and open one eye, then I would also want to get a security backup.
Yeah.
So Ojaimia.
Na obi
Na-
wo honum
And also, so it's not healthy.
at all.
You cannot do two people. It's not, well, at least for me.
Okay,
Me too.
I was coming there.
At least for me.
If I choose to catch me because
But again, like I said, you cannot blame who chooses to do 2 or 3.
yeah.
Because you're saying that when you see the signs, you know it. So beyond seeing the signs, what do I do?
No, that's how some people do their thing.
And you know
You say,
that
"Ba."
but you know the overthinking
So you
thing.
put yourself in a position where
Eba
Charlie, you
ancient.
become-
Nana Kwame, let me.
you go hit me, no, you hit me like that.
Nana Kwame, let me.
I'm about in cruise mode all the time. It happens.
Okay.
Right, cool.
Nana-
That's it. We move on.
Nana Kwame, let me tell you how overthinking. I don't know if you're an overthinker. Let me tell you how it works.
I don't consider myself to be. like
Okay.
that.
He's in cruise
So
mode.
I'm dating Nana Kwame. I love Nana Kwame to death.
I love you too.
I love him to death, but I'm a bruised woman. So, Nana Kwame is not perfect. I have that in mind. So every day it's a constant battle between, hey, should I give him some grace? Am I being
Or-
too critical of him? Should I? You're always overthinking things. So you're telling me right now that when I see the signs, I will know and I should prepare for it. Okay. but I still love this guy.
But does he
So
love
I don't want him to go, and I don't want it to look like I was over
Does he love
judging him
Does he
or
love you?
critically looking at him for nothing.
Does he love
So I will keep
know
I will
what-
keep
you know
Nana
what I said to
Kwame.
you?
You see, he's not
Does-
listening to
does
what
he
I'm
love you?
saying.
I've heard
Not
you.
listening.
But bottom line is, you are talking about your side.
Yeah. What about him?
Does
Does
Nana
he
Kwame
love
love
you?
you?
Yeah.
I guess we never know.
Exactly.
I guess we never know.
For work like this,
I'm
I
if I
guess
walk
we
like
never
that, I
know.
no go see better. If I walk like this, I no go see better.
me.
I guess we never- it's crazy.
It be some way. And that's what I'm saying. That, like you said rightly, nobody is perfect.
Nobody's perfect.
You choose the poison that will kill you. You choose the one that you can. Ubes me at now.
Oh, but me, dear, me honestly,
Exactly.
if I feel like
Relationship thing there.
and me, I have a very sharp instinct. It's something I actually prayed to God about. So I
Tell
know
me
a,
what,
like
sharp
a sharp instinct.
Okay.
So if I feel like, and normally I would tell people this is who I am, and it's something everyone should do. If you meet someone,
Tell them.
open up to the person.
Yeah.
You know, you let the person know who you are, and now watch how the person uses that information. That is the trick. How's the person using this information? Is he using it to help you calm your overthinking,
Or
or is he using it to manipulate you? And you would know. You would know. So me, immediately I see those things. I have I'll talk. I would have conversations with you. I'll bring it up. Let's have a conversation. Depending on what you say, I'll now critically analyze everything that you said. If I analyze and I feel like, oh, you're bullshitting, I would leave. Because I won't let you.
come and mess me
Exactly.
up. Let me bring some of the see. Noella has said a lot. Trust me. Hey, she has said a lot. I don't even want to say much this afternoon. I was just upset about the fact that you just dragged her along for 3 years and couldn't be confident. Like Kwame said, be confident enough to break up with a girl. Good afternoon, Queen of the wow. Oh, Joshua, thank you for the nickname, the Queen of the Airwaves. Queen of the afternoon airwaves. Broken heart is a very bad feeling. When she stays indoors, you feel more. When she stays indoors, she'll feel broken the more. She should surround herself with love, and if possible, go out often to meet or see new faces. That's how I heal. Joshua texting from Michigan. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon. Now, I know this is not easy for the lady, but I urge her to keep calm and take heart. She will surely find her Prince Charming one day, who will love and cherish her the most. This is Pretty Pusline said. I just want to give a big shout out to all the guys at Hits FM, my friends and around the globe. I love them so much. BC Bell Kwesi Noella, you're the realest Wati. You're speaking my mind. PSC Kuvo says this is very pathetic, but we should put this at the back of our heads that a lot of guys are just paying back to some innocent ladies due to what another lady did to them.
It's sad.
It's
It's like it's
horrible.
very, very sad.
Yeah, it's like it's childish. Everybody should be
sad.
wise and go with their heads, not their hearts, so that when any unfortunate incident happens, you won't be affected much.
But funny enough, it's just the mind, the head now all canon. That is what is making a lot of people treat people bad, because you're not using your heart.
But as my dear sister Noella said, karma still exists. Everybody won't go scot-free. #Candid. Realize that Brandy says, Nana, you are good. Okay. Nana was speaking people's minds, but the guy was shameless. He's a big coward and everything. And Young Wale says, acknowledge her pain and let her know it's okay the way she feels, and let her know you're there to support her in this difficult time. Okay, my dear. At Arthur, Nana says, I'm sorry. Arthur Nana says, my girlfriend came to sleep with me on Thursday and got married the next day, which is, hey! But why do people think that this is funny? Like, you go and do that to someone.
It's sad.
And Mohammed said, okay, I don't understand this one. At the Marvels, Chef Marvel says, good afternoon. I think the lady should visit a counselor or a pastor for advice, because if she continues with this kind of thought, she might run mad. The greatest disappointment ever. Relationship of late, you have to be prepared for anything at any time. Ajinab Ima says, why is she brokenhearted? Can she still push and be, hey, she should be second wife. Those are some of the messages on X. Charlie, we've really expended the time. And Noella, I can't be grateful. I don't know how to express how grateful I am for all that you've said, because it's the truth.
Yeah.
People are bleeding on other people. We are all bleeding, and we need to find ways and means of dealing with what we're bleeding with.
Yeah.
And not take it out on other people. If you're in a relationship right now and you just listen to us and you know that it is done, you know you have somebody else in mind that you want to marry the person, I take God beguna. Leave the person alone.
And I think going forward, especially at the talking stage, when you're getting to know each other, it's important you get to know the person's history. Probe. Both men and women probe to know the person's history.
Yeah.
Because mostly when you get to know, when they're vulnerable enough to let you know what they've been through, you'd get to know that, okay, this girl is bruised. And then you decide
whether you want to be
with this person
or not.
Because it won't be easy. So decide that you really want to be with this person. And in your decision to want to be with this person, the person must be committed to the relationship. Right? So like it's important both of you are on the same page. Now where you can but don't just
cruise into relationship.
No.
God, stop doing that thing. Cruise into relationship. Noella, thank you so much. Like I said, if you had listened to us and then you're with somebody, you're not going to be with the person, you're planning to marry somebody else, please leave the person alone. Be decent enough to break up with the person. Just end it. Ubuntu says, I don't remember where it is